Okay, so we've only got, I think, another 6 more left after this one. So what we have here is Team 11, who also have a pretty interesting name. They've gone ahead and named themselves SpacePants, and they are going to be presenting virtual auroras. So give it up for virtual auroras.
I hope that it's enough to wake up. So many people dream to get to space, but only few can. Many people dream to scale Everest or go skydiving, but only few can. Many reasons: affordability, physical disabilities. And for some of us, learning is hard, it's difficult, but it doesn't have to be. Learning should be fun, and some has tried to make it fun. Minecraft, for example, virtual reality. But the problem with VR today is expensive, it's hard to use, few have heard or tried it, even fewer can buy it. So we created SpaceDrive. It's an open source VR app that combines learning and play. It's immersive, it lets you experience any adventure firsthand, from rocket launch to aurora borealis. Even go back to the past. Imagine yourself learning history, walking down Paris back in the 1800s, looking around, learning historical facts, talking to some historical figure. Bang, you learn history. Not boring. It's interactive. You explore Mars, you look at materials, you're learning that info. Oh yeah, that's rubber. Is this big? And then you can answer questions to test your knowledge about space. And moreover, it's affordable. We created an open source VR app using open web platform, and it's just accessible and deployed to any mobile using this cardboard. Our app is live as of now using actual content sourced from NASA. And on top of that, we also created Aurora Foresight, where it actually tells you where would the next aurora will be sighted. So let's get to the demo. Unfortunately, unless you want to try on this one, you can only see split view. Just bear with us for a second. So while waiting for the demo, our mission is to democratize access to escape reality by making VR affordable and useful. Anyone will come to try after the session, be happy to give you a go.
So with this one, you can walk around, immerse yourself. Probably explain to the viewer, and I can go for the next one. Or just live data.
So there's a limitation using a really new web framework that we have to basically manually tap the VR mode.
You can see here the focus is just defining zero, and you can see the next page around this, and you can see all the details. I can interact with this website. And let's do some education. Let's know some facts about ISS. Either, and this is pure information that you can walk through.
There's a quiz game that you can access,
You can answer the question.
and the content is deployed dynamically. So then teachers or scientists or anyone who wants to use it without the knowledge of building VR apps, they can just place videos or text or contents without having to go and edit the apps.
So anyone can answer. how fast
Can
does the
how fast does the ISS travel? Can anyone answer that? No, Jason. Anyone?
27,000.
27,000? That's SpacePants.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's it.
And that's our demo. And the web link will take you to the app, and you are welcome to try. All the informations there are real and not dummy text, just so you know. Any questions? Yes.
Yeah, quick question. This is really good. It's work. It's work proof of concept. A bit of a protocol question. I apologize. If you had another 12 hours and you were still wide awake and talking to the event, what would you do to this in the next 12 hours to take to the next level? What's the most immediate, quickest win that's going to take us to the next level in your opinion?
Can I answer? Yeah. Currently, what we are giving information based on the 360 photos, like it's a panorama, and you can put the points and the information in particular direction of it. If we can take to the next level of 360 video, we can walk through the video and we can put it the data in different dimensions. That's it. More education.
Did you do any research on how people learn and how kids might like to learn that kind of information in the most inspirational way?
Yes, not directly for this one, but I have experienced it in real life where I have two nephews who are so into Minecraft, and at home we have Oculus Rift, and we actually tried it. The problem with a lot of VR these days is motion sickness, so that's the challenge for real. But then using Minecraft, for example, learning math, physics, geometry, and that's something that application like this can be used. Also, another use case, for example, teaching children to learn empathy. For example, you created 360 World War II videos, how atrocities of war, and so teaching children that, and also for industry, search and rescue missions, learning deep sea diving, drilling, space missions. So for people with limited physical ability, it also helps to have like that kind of immersive experience. And I strongly believe by allowing VR to be open source, it actually helps content creators to learn, to be able to create learning contents and business as well.
Okay. Actual working virtual reality. Just quickly, is that Oculus Rift compatible?
Yes,
Oh, wow. Okay.
absolutely.
Awesome. That's amazing.
And they're all web applications, so if you guys want a demo.
Awesome.